A St. Paul man accused of raping a teen is free tonight because the attorney prosecuting this case lied to the judge and is now under investigation.
The Hennepin County attorney, who just took office last week, said she had no choice but to dismiss the charges. Jennifer Hoff digs deeper into what happened.
Court documents say the case against a now 35-year-old suspect dates back to 2019 when he was living with his family, including a then 14-year-old cousin. The documents accuse him of raping her, saying she was his, but it wasn't reported for 2 more years. The suspect eventually arrested, his trial starting last week, except on Friday, he was unexpectedly released from custody. Newly elected Hennepin County attorney Mary Moriarty saying she dismissed the case because veteran prosecutor Catherine McEnroe admitted lying to the judge. Mitchell Hamlin School of Law professor Joseph Daly isn't involved in the case, but calls what happened unusual.
I'm quite sure that it's colossally painful for the victim to see this alleged perpetrator walk away.
In a statement, Moriarty said a victim's advocate passed McEnroe a note while the victim was testifying, reminding her where the crime happened, saying while that isn't a violation, McEnroe then lied about what the note said, the judge ordering the suspect's release, Moriarty saying they were unable to proceed.
Could her office have taken another path then forward to continue to try this case?
The problem is they wouldn't be prepared. It takes a while to prepare for a significant serious felony case.
Daly says it's also unlikely the judge would have granted Moriarty more time and that the defense could argue it has a right to a speedy trial.
It's a tough ethical dilemma that she faced.
Meanwhile, the suspect's lawyer tells me he maintains his innocence.
We also tonight found out the Office of Lawyers' Professional Responsibility is now investigating McEnroe. The director saying that investigation could very well take months. And it's possible that she may very well not face any consequences. She could also be reprimanded, suspended, or even disbarred, depending on how all of that plays out.
And how all of that plays out is one issue. I mean, your heart just goes out to that victim. Can you imagine while she's testifying, this all goes on? It gets dismissed. But it's certainly not the only case that McEnroe is working on, so what happens to all those other cases?
Right, so we've been able to confirm that she's overseeing about 70 or so of them, but Moriarty's office didn't respond to our questions about what happens next. We do want to know, will she be dismissed from those cases as well? Because obviously she was taken off of this case. Who gets them next? Those sorts of questions that we would like some answers to yet tonight.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.